What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is SK Crypto K, and today, whoa, what a day. We got some volatility in the markets going on. If you follow anything in the overall market, damn, it's not looking good.
Even just taking a look here at the drip chart, you can see we had a massive dive here, but this is not because people were selling. If you paid attention to the last video,
when it comes to that ratio.
But today happens to be a day that we followed exactly what BNB did. You can see all day it was hovering around $300 up until it didn't.
And took a nosedive down to the 280 range.
Which you can draw the parallels between what's happening with the BNB graph and with the drip graph. Pretty much everything was going along all right up until there, where we hit a low of about $32.70, jumping all the way up to $34.50. So just remember, everybody, anytime drip dips, just buy.
You can see, thanks to somebody buying the dip right here, we grew our price back up to where it should be, where we like. But just notice how no one did that for our good friend BNB. They just took a nosedive and they stayed down here. They didn't jump back up, but we did.
Which again goes back to that healthy ratio that Drip has against the BNB token. So take advantage of those dips.
And in other sad news today, our good friend the bee farm has come to an end. There's no easy way to put it.
No, why? What do you mean they went away? No, but this can't be true. No, how? There was so much buzz. No pun intended. There was so much hype about them. What happened?
Sadly, nothing good.
They came out today and said this: dear users, thank you all for your support for the past few days. It's been a tough journey for everyone. As this was our first large-scale project, we realized that we have a lot to learn before we can become successful.
Then they continue to say bots at launch and market conditions with a low investor interest and no real use case for our token for other things caused our token price to dive.
And I'm sure most of you guys did see that it did have a pre-sale of $20, and the moment it launched, within minutes the went all the way up to $60 before just nosediving all the way, and it just never quite recovered, because at the same time the overall market with Bitcoin's been going down, which is dragging BNB down, which is also inherently tied with B. So it just was a
concoction of terrible that just did not allow the B price to recover.
Even after they lowered the B per block emission rate, it just wasn't enough. They tried their best way to figure out a way to gather more investors, but with the recent crypto market and poor farm performances, it is close to impossible for newcomers to just come in. And then they go on to say, after analyzing comments, we reached a conclusion: it's best not to go on with the continuous development or give false hopes to their community, which I can applaud them for, but at the same time, this does suck. If you were wondering if you got scammed, no, you didn't. It just says this project, it just says the market conditions weren't right for it. When asked what happened to the token price, they say,
our public launch on PancakeSwap was botted. We expected this to happen, but we did not anticipate that it would be pumped that much by the bots. That caused our token to increase in value so much and then dipped without stopping.
I still can't believe it. No, I was gonna go with a bumblebee for Halloween.
Yeah, it sucks for sure, but like anything in crypto, it is a gamble. Farms only work when there's enough interest in the platform and new investors staying alongside it.
That is just the nature of how crypto farms are, which is unlike Drip, which works off of its own taxes and minting new coins only when it needs to. So folks, be sure, if you haven't already, go over to the bee farm and just go ahead and unstake everything. Harvest out all the bee that you got, pull out your LP tokens, and go to PancakeSwap to break them back apart and reclaim some of your lost value. You can then take all of the bee that you have and just change it over to BNB or BUSD and get your money back while there's still some money left. Right now, it looks like B is at 36 cents per token.
So then, SK, what does that mean for the strategic partnership where we put liquidity of Drip on PancakeSwap so we can be blasted across every charting website in the world?
That's a very good question, and I do think those charts will suffer just a little bit, but it's okay because just around the corner, we are a couple weeks away from other additional farming opportunities with partners that are much larger than B Farm.
So don't worry too much about that.
In addition to farming partnerships,
Forex has already come out and announced a new, entirely different use case for Drip and getting in front of millions of new people. And just so the community is aware, this is basically a partnership with a group called Focus Visual, who's based in South America. And essentially, they're one of the largest streaming platform groups out there across OnlyFans, Twitch,
booyah!
And YouTube streamers, and opens up a new door as far as exposing Drip to these content creators that have millions of loyal subscribers.
But what's really interesting about this is typically when it comes to supporting your favorite content creator,
you can send them money by subscribing to, let's just say, their Twitch channel. They get 50% of that subscription value that goes to them.
However, Forex wants to change that model to where Drip can be airdropped to and from the streamer.
So basically, think of it as a way to where if you support your favorite content creator, you don't necessarily have to buy that little Twitch subscription button. You can actually pay them with Drip that you are earning passively anyway and send that up to your streamer, and vice versa. They can do giveaways to send Drip back down.
There's also an interesting little tidbit right here that says,
not only can we use the current team building infrastructure of Drip to monetize content while providing passive income for subscribers, but we can also use plugins that allow for super chat, quote unquote, like you would see on YouTube, text messages to be displayed live on stream when viewers airdrop Drip tokens to the streamers. All of this is in the works, and although we are in the early stages, everything is extremely promising. Now is the time for early investors to beat the adoption curve as we revolutionize the market and create incredible value for our users.
So, kudos to Forex for thinking outside the box
and bringing new ways to advertise this across people. There is no shortage of ideas on how to use the Drip formula to reward people and get new eyeballs on the platform.
So yeah, don't worry folks, Drip is going to continue to do what it does best while the rest of the crypto market crashes.
And what exactly is that, SK?
It's very simple. We are going to continue to outpace BNB week after week as that BNB Drip ratio keeps increasing.
Much like how my most recent video covered that, be sure you're paying attention to what that ratio is doing. As long as it's increasing, that means people are buying Drip relative to what BNB is doing. If the ratio is decreasing, that's when you know a lot of our community is selling off.
And literally as we speak, it's going down right here.
But I have a feeling if I check the BNB graph, it's going to show something similar. And sure enough, yep, there it is. Just remember that we follow what BNB does.
And last but not least, we will go ahead and do our weekly airdrop to my team. You have to remember that these folks helped you make your account. And one day when Drip is in the hundreds of dollars, that little bit that seems small right now that they give you is gonna matter so much. So just give back to the people.
And there's so many different ways that you can slice it. You can literally decide week to week what you want to give out. Maybe you want to do it every 2 weeks. Maybe you want to do it on the 1st of every month.
But you need to pick a strategy that is sustainable for you.
Don't just go around saying, oh, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just give everyone 1 drip. Yeah, why not? Yeah.
When in fact, your account may not be able to sustain that.
So one good idea that I can offer is that you can just kind of go on a weekly percentage-based strategy, right? I know what I do when I do my Sunday airdrops is typically I'll just take a snapshot of what my rewards were last week versus what they are this week and decide how much I'm gonna give back to the team. And there's several different percentages you could decide to cut yourself. Some people do 25% that they keep while they send the rest down. Some people do a third and they send the other 2/3 down. Or maybe they keep 2/3 for themselves. Some people do 50%.
Like your boy here.
And some teams even dish out the entire 100% of the rewards. You just need to do what makes sense for you and what your account can handle.
But you just need to be sure that you're not being stingy and selfish and telling people about this and saying, oh yeah, I told them about Drip and there's no way they'd make money on it if it weren't for me, so I deserve 100% of the rewards and I'm not gonna send down.
That is just absolutely the wrong way to think about it. Please don't be that guy.
But just be sure to send down something. Hell, several other YouTubers out there incentivize people to watch their videos. Not only is everyone in my community getting an airdrop of some kind, but I sprinkle in a little bit of something extra if I see they're participating.
As well as upcoming giveaways and just random airdrops just to airdrop.
Also, folks, don't forget if you would like to join the SK Crypto K team, please check the YouTube description and get in touch with me as soon as you sign up, or if you're thinking about signing up, just join my Telegram. Send me a direct message and I'll let you know what's up. And also for anyone else who just wants to come vibe out with your boy and hang out in my Telegram, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, you won't regret coming to hang out. So come on, people.
Yup. Alright, we're pretty much all done here. Let's see what that did as far as our team net deposit value. Boom! Alright, airdrop sent 328 drip, people!
That's another thing I know a lot of people like to consider, is that sometimes they just want to wait until they get airdropped so then they can pass that down.
But for me, I don't really care what's going on above me. I just want to help the people below me with a sustainable strategy. So just be sure to choose a model that works for you. Ooh, and then we got BNB sliding even further. Let's take a look. Oh, yep. So remember, folks, I bet you right now the ratio's not going down. We're just being drawn down by the actual BNB market itself.
So remember that.
Anyways, that's all I have for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please smash that like button and hit the subscribe button as well, along with the notification bell. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please go ahead and leave them down in the section below. And also remember, I am not a financial advisor, so please take everything I say with a grain of salt. These are for entertainment purposes only. So anyway, everybody, please stay safe out there, stay blessed, and make good choices with your crypto.
Nah, I still can't get over B. I'm never gonna get the bzz again. Goodbye.
Yo, appreciate your time and just know that I'm SK Crypto K, and today you should join my crypto club. Maybe by the end earn some dividends, so in advance I'ma thank you right now for that sub. Hey! Yo, let's go.